All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Foggy and Lawliet. This time taking place here on, Tyrannistan. Over here on the bottom right-hand side of the map, we have Lawliet spawning as the pink Night Elf player. Meanwhile, over here on the top left-hand side of the map, we have Foggy spawning as the blue Night Elf. Night Elf versus Night Elf in this mirror match. Thank you, Foggy, for actually using a name that I can read and distinguish who is who. Now, I am looking forward to seeing what a mirror match is gonna have in store for us, as well. Keeper of the Grove mirror matches, is it gonna really be that interesting, or are we gonna perhaps look at Potom as well, Priestess of the Moon, for those of you guys who don't want to acronym everything under the sun? Altar of Elders down for Lawliet. Meanwhile, back across over here, same thing with Foggy. I am trying to get used to saying Lawliet, as that is the correct way to pronounce his name, as many people have tried to correct me over the years. Anyways, it is going to be a Keeper of the Grove coming in from Foggy. Same thing for Lawliet as things are underway. And we'll see if it is going to be turning into a Keeper of the Grove with Huntresses early on. Now, the follow-up play is also going to be very, very interesting, as both of these players are going to be, well, training up some archers here, I believe. There you go. There are some archers getting trained up. And also, I'm wondering about this front door here. The opening on Foggy is actually very wide open. You should be able to follow in with some additional moonwells here. Meanwhile, down on this side, you already see moonwells here. This opening is also getting closed up rather nicely. Now, so a couple of things I do got to say. Thank you to everyone who donated to my daughter's plural and possessive robot run. It is, well, they are currently, or they have raised a good amount of money. The school overall was still $4,000 short, but maybe they're, after all the counting is done, they will have some better final numbers. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this. That archer with lightning shield really racking up the damage, trying to finish things off. Really should be going after these additional rogues instead. Not quite sure what's going on here, as the Keeper of the Grove going to go ahead and pick up some items. A little bit of a messy play by Foggy overall, as my daughter decides to join me. Now, there's that Renegade Wizard taking down Potion of Greater Mana. All of that creep camp has been cleared up, as the Keeper of the Grove has regenerated some hit points. The pretty, is that a purple or a pink? I don't know. Aria, what do you think?
It looks kind of purple pink. No, is it elves versus elves?
It is elves versus elves. All right, Keeper of the Grove now heading to the center portion of the map here. This is a 3-1-1 creep camp. I believe the Rogue Wizard does drop a very good item. It is going to be a Circlet of Mobility, one of the better item drops from this particular creep camp. Meanwhile, coming back down on the other side, Keeper of the Grove going to use those Ents to try and take out this Kobold Tunneler creep camp. Creep camps will get cleared out pretty fast, both sides picking up Potions of Greater Mana, as that may become effective later on. Now, a couple of key things to note. In a mirror match, or in a match where you have the Keeper of the Grove, you generally want to stay away from those quote-unquote higher supply units. The Keeper of the Grove can, at least during the early stages, can shut down a 3 supply unit just with one single cast, unless you're willing to, start using detonations to try and remove that entanglement. Until Dryads come out, it's actually going to be a little bit difficult. Keeper of the Grove should be getting into position, clearing out this creep camp there. There's the attack. There's a heal. Keeper of the Grove. Oh, there's that Ancient of War now coming in to deal a little bit of that damage. Well, as we are looking also at a Forest Troll High Priest with Inner Fire. Ents absorbing a lot of that damage, and both sides just really playing a game of creeps. Both sides are going to be able to get up very fast. Level 3 heroes here in just a moment. Ring of Regeneration, not necessarily the best item on the Keeper of the Grove, as the Keeper of the Grove normally doesn't want to be taking that much damage. Alright, Ancient of War looks like, as my daughter says, if you can hear her, is almost about to fall, but it had eaten some trees earlier, and that is the reason why. Well, it is regenerating hit points, and that's why it's already back up to 300 hit points here.
Scratching stuff?
Yep, that's why it was eating trees.
It looks like it was scratching.
It looks like it was scratching? Well, it was actually like scratching the other minions and the other creeps on the map. Keeper of the Grove now going to get in a little bit of damage here. It looks as though, level 2 Ents in order to clear out these creep camps. It's not level 2 Entangle. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Lawliet going after the Kobold Geomancer creep camp. You got to be careful. These are a lot of slowed units here. And there is one Forest Troll Berserker in the mix here. As you can see, the Forest Troll Berserker is a higher priority target and could get taken out rather fast, as the Keeper of the Grove also picks up a Sobi Mask. Alright, a Sobi Mask increases the hero's rate of mana regeneration by 50%. So it is 50% faster in getting all of its mana back up. So the Keeper of the Grove, this Keeper of the Grove, who is casting a lot of magic spells, should have more mana throughout the match to cast more spells as well. Which means
the purple team has a good chance of winning.
Well, it does tip things in his favor a little bit, but there is a lot of things to consider when you are looking at a WarCraft 3 match. Alright, yep. Alright, Tome of Intelligence, Keeper of the Grove. Is he going to go ahead and pick that up? I believe so. Already up to 1,087 experience. Meanwhile, this side sitting up at 955, but also has a Goblin Alchemist. Interesting choice. The Goblin Alchemist is a rather powerful hero, as my daughter likes to point out. This Entangled Goldmine is nearly done. This Entangled Goldmine is nearly done as well, as we're going to be looking at... Oh, poor Wisp makes its way out only to get detonated, unable to do very much here. Alright, healing spray, healing across multiple units. Dark Wizard throwing down some additional Skeleton Warriors, as well as we're looking at the Alchemist picking up a Potion of Greater Healing. Alchemist is sitting at level 2, could have Acid Bomb, Scroll of Town Portal, teleporting back. Is it going to really be able to do anything? As you see, 6 Ents right here. Alright, going straight after all of those units here, as the Alchemist is currently going to get, well, abolished there, as we're now looking at Ents coming back in from the other side. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest are getting abolished, as we're taking a look at, well, more units trying to get away. Is it going to be able to finish off any of these units there? That Forest Troll, Shadow Priest is incredibly important, as a Wisp gets in the way and is able to do some protection. Beautifully done there. Acid Bomb now coming in, as this one Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, is trying to defend himself. Is it going to be able to do exactly that? There's a detonation right there, clearing that out, as Foggy, well, forced to try and teleport away. There's a detonation, saving some units, both sides having heavy casualties. Foggy winning out on the supply war, 37 compared to 30. Alright. The blue team's base is off over here. Both sides not wasting any time getting back into the fight here. Foggy going after some additional creeps. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove at 4.5. Alchemist is sitting at, well, 2 2/3, as we are looking at a relatively low mana Forest Troll Priest. There comes some more Ents again. Are we getting a second hero as of yet? Foggy has yet to show a second hero, and that may be on purpose, as Tranquility is one of those really powerful abilities that works well even when you are out of combat. While the Keeper of the Grove is constantly reducing the cooldown on that Tranquility, that is a little bit better for him, as we're looking at the Alchemist, who also has a Mana Stone as well. Both sides, both heroes going to have a large amount of mana ready to go. Yes, Arya? Alright, you want me to turn the screen? There you go. Alright, a secondary screen, well, where XSplit is. That's what my daughter's watching instead, so she can get a little bit closer to the action. Alright, back across here, Ancient of War rooting itself. We're going to see some more Ents here, and that is, well, an army of Ents making its way forward. All of those trees trying to push their way forward here. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove, is it able to take down a number of these moon wells as they're trying to be constructed? We see some Dryads added in here as well, as the Dryads trying to dance all the way to the back. Ents are now making their way forward. This is just not a good spot at all. No Scroll of Town Portal to teleport these units back home. Simply walking all the way back. This is the strategy, and, well, a lot of time is being lost. Alright, Keeper of the Grove could get taken down. Or, well, yep, nope. Keeper of the Grove not taken down. Staff of Teleportation teleports out. Meanwhile, gonna go ahead and regroup here. Dryads now joining in on the fight. Ents being called up, as you're taking a look at the Alchemist healing spray, healing up that Dryad pretty much instantaneously. Keeper of the Grove forced now to use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. One Dryad does get taken down. This Dryad dodges a bit of a bullet and will live to fight another day. Alright, we are at Tree of Eternity on both sides. 52 supply compared to 48. It is artificial nighttime, as you can tell. Moonstone being used. And that is going to fill up both sides' moonwells. No real advantage for any side unless your moonwells are drier than your opponent's. This moonwell is currently maxed out. Not quite sure why it isn't being used. And this makes me believe that Foggy is the one that is going to benefit most from these moonwells here. Alright, let's see what's going to be the follow-up play next. 57 compared to 58 supply. Both sides are neck and neck. Alchemist is sitting at level 4. And, well, the Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 5. Ring of Regeneration. Who's going to really come out ahead? Keeper of the Grove, both sides having big items. Scroll of Healing getting transferred over. Clarity Potion going to be used by the Alchemist. And the Keeper of the Grove, both sides wanting to max out on mana. Dryads are going to be incredibly important in the next fight here. Dryads with their Abolish magic, but without extra mana on those Dryads, who's really going to come out ahead? There you go. There's a quick engagement there. A quick detonation. Abolish magic coming across on both sides as the Dryads are getting into position. I believe we saw an Orb of Venom, yes, from the Keeper of the Grove. Alchemist with Healing Spray, turning things around, trying to heal back up units, as the Alchemist is unable to really finish off very much. More Ents joining in on the fight. Healing Spray, trying to keep these units alive as much as possible, but the focus fire is just far too much. Abolish magic coming across multiple units here. They're going to be taking a bit of damage, and it looks like Lawliet is on the run. Alchemist is taking a little bit more damage than it would like, but you can probably see, well, Entangle right there. Is that going to be a problem? No. Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away, and there goes some more damage again. Lawliet, well, Lawliet is at 50 supply. Yes, Lawliet is at 50 supply. Healing Spray trying to get back up. Let's take a look at this. Alchemist and the Dryad doing a little bit of healing. Meanwhile, yep, there is a bit more mana as well. Keeper of the Grove sitting at, well, 440 mana. Did he drink some Moonwell juice that I was unaware of? Not 100% sure. Meanwhile, Alchemist is getting close to, well, half mana right now. Maybe the Sobi Mask would be better on the Alchemist at this point. 69 supply compared to 56. Clarity Potion. Alchemist trying to get up stronger again. We see a third base coming in from Foggy. So far, Lawliet has not even begun to entangle that gold mine. So that is going to be a bit delayed. A wisp, not a wasp.
Wasp. I thought it was a wisp.
Oh, no, it's a wisp, not a wasp. All right, Priestess of the Moon with True Shot Aura, the second hero for Foggy. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove coming in from the north. Who's going to come out on top? There are a bunch of Ents from both sides. Abolish magic being used to finish off more units as, well, we see a little bit of split play. Slow Poison coupled with Orb of Venom causing problems. There's an Entangle onto an Ogre Mauler as the Priestess of the Moon is going to be forced to retreat back here. That Ogre Mauler taking a lot of damage, but the Abolish magic more than enough as the Keeper of the Grove now in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to slip away? That is the question right now. Staff of Preservation saves as he teleports back to this side. Lawliet is in big trouble, but Mountain Giants are now ready and out on the field as we see Ogre Maulers joining in as well. All right, Dryads trying to push their way through. You see 75 supply compared to 66. Is the Ogre Maulers going to be able to do enough? Are the Dryads with their True Shot Aura going to be more than enough here as you see the push back against the other side? There are the taunts. Keeper of the Grove now looking to get away. Dryads trying to get in some extra damage as well as the Mountain Giants looking to fight back here. Mountain Giants did not pick up a tree. They are not dealing damage. Siege damage at all as the Keeper of the Grove sitting here at level 5. Units are now trying to pick back every which way. Who's going to come out on top? Meanwhile, the Alchemist is coming back from the other angle as you see Healing Spray being used. Keeper of the Grove now with Tranquility ready on the board. Mountain Giant, is it going to get Staff of Preservation? That's a very big unit. And it does go down, giving level 3 to the Priestess of the Moon. Meanwhile, Tranquility is currently up as the Keeper of the Grove keeps all of these units alive and well. Keeper of the Grove on this side, very low on hit points. Can it finish off? Yes, just going to go straight after that Archer. Archer is going to get taken down, does not give level 6. 9 supply, or 9 experience shy. That was the Keeper of the Grove's get out of jail free card to get into Tranquility. And, well, it just stopped a bit short. All right, continuing that fight once more. Is going to be able to finish it off. It does go down. There's level 6, but it might be too little too late as Wisp are now coming out to join in on the fight. There's a couple of entangles being thrown around. Keeper of the Grove unable to finish off those units. Keeper of the Grove still trying to fight back here. 80 supply compared to 44, but Foggy looks like he's going to take down Lawliet in this battle. The Keeper of the Grove, even at level 6, unable to fend off against the attacks now. Mountain Giant joining in. Acid Bomb trying to be... Oh, there's Acid Bomb onto that Keeper of the Grove, taking a significant amount of damage. Staff of Preservation could save it. Is it going to save it? No, it is not. I don't know why. It was still... There was still plenty of time. It could have teleported back. It could have healed back up from those moon wells. The Keeper of the Grove could have used Tranquility, something to keep that 7 supply unit alive. Keeper of the Grove should be able to just finish off that Dryad there. It gets taken down. More Ents joining in, but I believe this is already the end game. Foggy is going to take down Lawliet in this match on Terranistan. Should just be a matter of time. And as well, all of the production buildings are being lost. 73 supply compared to 78. There's Tranquility. Is it going to be enough? Alchemist trying to head back here. There's an Acid Bomb. Keeper of the Grove quickly gets entangled. And that is the game there. Foggy with the lower score getting the victory as he was able to play much more efficiently. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You want to say bye?
Bye.
All right. Oh, microphone's right here.
Oh, okay. Bye. And also...